Welcome to Oriole Field, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for Ludington Oriole Girls Soccer tonight. I'm Thad Shank. They're dragging the bottom of the barrel to find somebody to bring you this tonight, but luckily we have an expert in soccer with us tonight, one of the greatest of female players in the history of Michigan. Christine James is here with us tonight at Oriole Field. We have an undefeated Fremont squad that's come in to play the Ludington Orioles tonight. Christine, tell us what we need to look for tonight in this game at Oriole Field.
Well, I'm hoping that the Orioles bring their A game tonight because this is going to be a tough matchup against the Packers. We haven't had a successful start to the season with only 2 wins, but I'm hoping they can turn it around on home field and some decent weather for a change.
Well, what have you seen so far this year with the Lady Orioles? What are some of their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What do we need to look for tonight in this game?
Well, we have a strong defense. We got a real strong keeper. Cambria Britton really holds that net. But we have had some good passing, some good striking opportunities. We've just been kind of riddled with some injuries and some missed opportunities, so hopefully we can capitalize on some opportunities tonight.
Before we start with our game tonight, we had the opportunity to talk to Coach Anderson, a little bit before our game tonight. We're gonna play that interview here at the House of Flavors pregame show. Thad Shank of the Oriole Sports Network with Coach Chris Anderson tonight, getting ready for a key conference showdown between the Fremont Packers. OSN is excited to be here to cover our first game of the year, and I believe it's against an undefeated Fremont Packers team. Is that correct, Coach?
It is. They're playing really well this year. They're undefeated in conference. I'm not sure about non-conference, and they've been winning pretty handily, too, in conference.
Now, I don't think the Fremont Packers probably play the schedule of the Ludington Orioles, but, they probably play some fairly decent competition, don't they, Coach?
Yeah, they do. And, I mean, hey, a win's a win no matter, who you play, and they're playing the right way and scoring goals. So they're going to be a very difficult test for us tonight. But, yeah, if you look at who we've played compared to who they've played, I mean, yeah, we've definitely played a tougher schedule, but it doesn't mean anything until you step on the field and see who puts it out there.
What do you think you're going to have to do tonight to be successful out there? What are the key emphasis areas tonight?
Well, one, we're going to have to hang our hat on what we've done all season, play, stingy defense, keep the other team, low scoring and keep the game close. And then we're going to have to create some type of an attack. Hopefully, we got a couple girls that were gone on Friday due to injuries. Hopefully they're back today, giving us a couple other options, especially one up top, hoping that Maddie Gasaway can give us some minutes because she's a difference maker when she's out there on the field. Plus, we know from past history they're going to probably man-mark Maddie Billings and try to take her away from anything that we can develop. So that means somebody else is going to have to step up and be available.
What can you give us a little bit of a summary of your season up to date, up to this point? This is the first game that we've covered here tonight at Oriole Field. How do you feel things are progressing this season?
We're coming along. Our numbers aren't great as far as depth, that type of thing, and then the number of injuries that we've had, but the competition that we've played has been incredible. And we've been in a lot of close games. We played a lot of D1 schools and some teams that are also in our district. And, we've also been battling the weather and battling injuries and then some off the field. We've had 2 family funerals that, we've had people gone for. But we're playing well and competitive, and we're right there in games. We just can't quite get over that hump to get the victories. But all in all, we're still undefeated in conference and kind of still in the conference race. So, we'll see kind of where things shake out. And we could be a very difficult outcome postseason as well when you look at the teams that are in our district.
Any highlights or anything that really stick out this year so far today?
I would say one of them would be the 6 goals we put in against Montague just kind of showed that we are a scoring threat. Then the low light on the other side of that is we turned around and gave up 6 and ended up tying the game 6-6. But another highlight, I think we went down and played number 1 South Christian in a tournament on a Saturday, and we were shorthanded, a couple girls out, and we battled the number 1 team in the state to a 4-0 loss. And I think that is kind of a highlight, even though it's a loss. It just showed, hey, we can play with anybody out there, even shorthanded. We're competitive and we're in games. So. There's some encouraging signs and encouraging things, and like I said, we just hope to get 100% healthy at the right time and see what we can do.
Well, we're excited to be here to cover you tonight, Coach. Best of luck to the Orioles against the Fremont Packers tonight.
All right, thanks. Go Owls.
There's our interview with Coach Chris Anderson tonight for the Oriole Soccer game. We're going to break for a few commercials right now, and we'll be back with Lady Oriole Soccer here on the OSN.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm gonna go with the old cliche word, and I'm gonna say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's gonna happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm gonna handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency.
We're back at Oriole Field tonight. Get ready, folks. We've got a great matchup between the Ludington Lady Oriole Soccer squad versus the Fremont Packers, the undefeated Fremont Packers. I'm going to hand things over to Christine James to get you prepared for tonight's contest.
Well, we are looking at the Lady Orioles getting ready for this matchup, and we've had kind of a tough start to the season, but as Coach Anderson said in the pregame show, that they've been playing some tough competition so far this season, and they've looked strong. They've just had some injuries and some other things that have kind of impacted their team, and they look to be in full strength tonight, so we're looking forward to a good matchup.
What do you think, Christine, are some of the strengths of this year's Oriole soccer team?
Well, I mean, we do have a young team. There's some talent that we have out here, some girls that played soccer for a long time, some girls that are just starting out in the sport, but got some strong leadership from Emma McKinley, and our goalkeeper, Cambria Britton, really does dominate in the back. She's talking, communicating on a regular basis, and really guiding that team, and I'm looking forward to this matchup tonight.
Now, Coach Anderson said they were still undefeated in the conference. Who makes up their conference this year? Is it the normal?
That's a good question, because I was thinking about that too, and I did not bring up the conference standings, but
probably has to do with they've tied in a lot of conference games. Is that correct?
They have, yes, and especially that game against Montague where they tied 6-6, but they dominated in that game and then just kind of lost steam a little bit. But well, our game is underway, and it looks like the Orioles are taking possession right away. Thankfully, we have Maddie Gazaway up there on the field tonight. She's been injured, and it's nice to see her out there. Our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com.
PM Builders is our starting lineup sponsor tonight, Christine. Can you talk about maybe some of the seniors on the Oriole soccer team?
Well, we have two seniors. We have Emma McKinley and Grace Ashley. Grace usually puts in some time in the net, and Emma is one of our strikers. She's a dominant offensive player, and I also our captain. So yeah, we do not have a big senior group right now.
And Emma was a tennis player her freshman and sophomore year, wasn't she?
Yes, and so she made the switch over last season or last year, and she's had a lot of minutes on the field. She's a very strong golfer as well.
Yeah. Great all-around athlete. Great teammate as well.
Yeah, this senior class is, other than, I mean, there's not a lot of seniors on the soccer team, but the senior class in general has a lot of scholar athletes, that's for sure.
Well, Riley Stone not being able to play this year probably had to be hurt as well, right?
Yeah, it's a real loss. I know she's running track this season. She'd had to get through a number of knee injuries, and I think this soccer is just not in the cards anymore. But yeah, she is excellent defender, and so the girls have really had to step up and fulfill that role that she had. Alex Busan putting the pressure on. Oh. I do feel like our soccer program has a bright future. We have a really strong middle school group that they are fielding a team right now that is kind of unique this year, and so I'm excited to see what those current 8th graders are going to do in the future.
Yeah, those 8th grade ladies are good all-around athletes. They excel in a lot of different things.
Reese Willis with the ball. Oh, little trip there. I think Reese, this is her first season playing soccer, and she's really stepped up and played a big role. Want to recognize sponsor Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call at 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union.
We've got some really exciting news tonight. Our online broadcasting supervisor, Julia Habman, is going to step in a little bit tonight and do her first color commentating with Christine James. Julia said she wanted to have a little more to put on her resume, and so we're going to get her the opportunity to get out here and do a little color commentary as well. So buckle your seatbelts, folks. It's going to be good. How has the weather been this year, Gay? I mean, is this one of the better evenings tonight?
For sure. It's been terrible. The game here on Friday night the wind was about 30 mile an hour straight out of the east, and the rain started in the second half, and it was
Miserable.
it was unpleasant. But the girls did a good job of controlling the ball and keeping it low and working with the wind instead of against it. So I was impressed with how they handled it. It was unfortunate that they lost that game 2-0 to Fruitport, but they worked really hard, and they were down some players. Fremont's keeping it down in our half of the field here, hopefully, and the sun's coming out a little bit, so maybe the girls can put it on the other side and get a few shots off in this first half. Oh, nice placement. Oh, there's a... Maddie Billings with the ball. Oh, nice. putting the pressure on. And Cambria's been doing a nice job coming out and going after the ball, not waiting for it. Eliana's going to step up and take this kick. Oh, nice passing. Fremont puts a shot up wide. The Orioles are putting some passes together a little bit better than they did the other night. Definitely looking for the open spot and moving around better than they have.
It's my first soccer game this year, and it's interesting the configuration of Oriole Field. The teams used to always be parked on the other side of Oriole Field. They're on this side this year.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I think it's nice especially for coaching staff, not having to stare into the sun while they're trying to manage the field. But I feel like we're in the shade a little bit here, so it's probably a little colder too.
And they got to listen to the parents yelling and screaming a little bit as well.
That's true. That is true. Oh, nice pass right to the middle to Emma. Looking for that second. Oh. Maddie Billings wide. Maya. All right, we're going for the corner kick. Oh, nice! Oh, that was awesome. Emma McKinley with a nice header.
Who kicked that corner kick?
That was Maddie Billings. Yeah.
Wow, that was
nice
a phenomenal
placement.
kick. I don't know much about soccer, but that was pretty.
Yeah, that was awesome. Honestly, I did not know what this matchup was going to look like after looking at the record. I was a little concerned about what this game was going to look like, but we're starting out strong. If you're just joining us, we have the Lady Orioles versus the Fremont Packers, and we're 27 minutes in the first half, and the Orioles are up 1-0 off a nice header. We had a corner kick. Maddie Billings kicked a beautiful corner kick, and Emma McKinley headed it in. So it was nice first goal. Indian Summer Co-op. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville, a family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Oh, Fremont was set up looking for the shot, and that player had a nice opportunity there. Just put it right over the top.
Couple updates on Oriole sports. This weekend, the baseball and tennis team both had played some great competition. The baseball team headed to Rockford, and they played Grand Ledge and state-ranked Rockford, getting some opportunity to play some big-time competition. The Orioles lost both of those games, but some very good competition. They were able to get some hits from Evan McCarthy, Ryan Candelack, and Gage Jones. Just a great experience. The Orioles girls tennis team this weekend had hosted their own tournament where they had Grand Haven, Traverse City West, and Zeeland East play. Grand Haven coming away with the tournament victory. Jenna Skiba at 2 singles was victorious and won her flight, beating all 3 other teams. And I believe Hannah Glanville at 1 singles was a runner-up with a 2-1 record, as well as the #1 doubles team of Grace Higley and Maya Pong. Both got a runner-up as well. So a lot of good things happening in Oriole sports this weekend.
Well, that's great to hear. Tennis team, they had some nice weather for Saturday, and
well, other than the wind blowing, the wind was blowing, and it was kind of hard to play good tennis, but girls did a nice job.
Yeah, the wind has definitely been a factor this spring season. That was a nice kick by Fremont. That girl's got a foot.
In for Fremont, number 10. Ariana.
Fremont with a corner. Maddie came out and played good defense on that one.
Shout out to the ladies that are making this show a reality tonight. Claire Allen, senior Claire Allen, our videographer tonight, is stepped up. Even with all these college exams this weekend, she's here bringing you Oriole Soccer. And, of course, Julia Habman, our online broadcasting superstar. She's made sure we got up and got on the air tonight, because if she wasn't here, we wouldn't have been running. And lucky to have Julia Habman here. Like I said, hold on to your seats, because a little later on, she's taking over the color commentary duties. First time.
Oh.
Great pass.
It was a nice shot. Maya Martin, she was there ready for it. Yeah, you were mentioning Evan McCarthy playing baseball. He's also playing golf this season
dual
too.
sport
Yeah.
athlete.
Yes.
It's really hard in the spring with so many options and activities for kids or for teams to fill their rosters. So having a few of those dual sports athletes probably makes a big difference to some of these spring sports.
Yeah. And he excels at both of those sports, so it's definitely helping both teams out. Well, Oriole Sports Network listeners, just heads up that next Wednesday, May 8th, there will be a childhood cancer campaign Will Strong lemonade stand here at Oriole Field for the home game. The girls will be playing Heart that night, and we hope to see you all here to support the lemonade stand and catch some great soccer. Hopefully we'll have some nice weather and a great turnout and be able to support local families who have a child that's fighting cancer. Oh, Maya Martin with the ball. Oh, I don't know about that. Looked like the Fremont kind of tripped up on her own feet a little bit there, but they have the.
What do you think, Christine, about the first year on AstroTurf here at Oriole Field? How's it affected the play as far as soccer goes? Do you think?
Well, I think the game's a lot faster. I mean, the girls don't have to negotiate areas where the turf is gone, like in the old field with the grass field, and we had a ton of rain this first half of the day, and that has not had an impact on this game whatsoever. The turf has held up great, and it's really nice to be able to play on after any kind of weather, during any kind of weather. I think the girls have definitely had to adjust to this type of play. They've spent a lot of time practicing out here, scrimmaging, but I think the consensus is everyone loves it.
Well, it's interesting, I mean, in the past, you could come out here on the weekend and they wouldn't be allowing multiple teams at lower levels to play games out here on the turf because of the damage and maybe it would do for, our varsity teams. But you see people on this field all week long and on the weekends.
Yeah, I saw that there was one of our Ludington Waves travel teams, a boys team, had the opportunity to play out on Oriole Field over the weekend, and I think it was probably pretty exciting for them to be able to play on this field and not worry about impacting the conditions that the girls would have this week for their home games, especially in the goal box. That area gets torn up so much on the grass field. Fremont looking to put one in and went wide. Well, there's a lot of changes with all the new fencing and the new entrance to Oriole Field. I think that people will notice that in the upcoming fall sports season with football and soccer.
Well, and with all the work they're doing out on the road, I mean, you have to be creative to get to Oriole Field right now.
Yeah, that's so true. Oh, nice pass, man.
Construction on Tinkham Avenue right now in front of the field.
Yeah, and I think that's supposed to go up until 4th of July.
In for Fremont, number 13, Maya Hambrook.
We have a few JV players that are getting some playing time here in the varsity squad. We have Eva Hatch out there right now. She's done a great job for both teams, so it's nice to see her getting all these minutes on the field.
What is the rule for soccer? I know we have a 5-quarter rule for basketball where, you know, a kid on a night can play up to 5 quarters.
I think for the girls, I think it's 3 halves that they can play. So I could be wrong on that, but I believe that's the rule.
That's correct. Dennis Jensen
He's
downstairs
confirming. He's
confirming.
confirming.
It is that Christine James is very knowledgeable.
Shout out to Ludington Paint and Glass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Well, we have 15 minutes left in the half, and the Orioles are up 1-0. Both teams have had a few opportunities in the last few minutes, but nothing too dangerous. That was out. The O's will be on the road on Wednesday, playing the Shelby Tigers. Oh, nice shot. It's probably the most dangerous shot we've seen out of Fremont tonight so far. Oh. Oh, nice. Well, that was a nice ball. Good placement by Maya. Oh, oh yes! Maddie Billings with the nice shot. Oh my gosh.
By number 16, Madeline Billings.
Well, Maya Martin played a nice ball up to Jillian Mosier, and that got real dangerous. And then that play by Maddie Billings, she has got a rocket. With just over 12 minutes left in the first half, the Orioles are up 2-0.
Fremont, number 15.
Eliana Jerzel does such a nice job dominating that backfield there. Maddie Billings does a nice job playing that ball into open space. The girls are just gotta catch up to it a little bit. Alex Busan, strong defender. I'm hearing some good talking out there, which that is really nice to hear. That's not always our strong suit, but they are working really hard at communicating.
Sorry, the last lighting sub was kind of Gus.
Shout out to Team Loney Real Estate. Thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting some nice passing. Eva Hatch chasing that ball down. They had some nice passing there. Katie Rangel and Maya and Emma there right in the middle. Fremont trying to make the run there.
Fremont's been playing on the offensive side of the field a lot this game, but that back end of Ludington's defense is pretty tough, isn't it?
Yeah, they do not back down. They are aggressive. nice throw.
You get a 2-0 lead. Does anything change strategy-wise right now, or do you just keep coming after them right now?
I think we're just gonna have to keep coming after them to get a more comfortable lead. I think we've learned this season that we can't sit back and after the Montague game with the 6-6 tie, we felt like we had a win, but they came back, and so I don't think we can get too comfortable with a 2-0 score right now. Maddie Gasaway with the ball. Oh, nice move. Looking for a pass to Katie Ringel. Just a little too much. Yep, they're going to call it. Alex over the top there. Oh, nice job by Cambria. Now, Cambria has been very involved with weightlifting. Have you noticed some of that?
I've seen Coach Kirby have some posts, on social media about that. Now, isn't Cambria involved? Did she play rugby at Grand Haven this year?
Yeah.
Her and a couple other Ludington student athletes?
Yeah, I believe so. That's exciting. Oh, it's still in. Holy cow.
That girl has some speed.
McGee Insurance Group. McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yett. Dr. Mark Yett, call 231-845-5000. Just over 2 minutes left in this first half, and the Orioles have come out pretty strong. Packers aren't backing down, that's for sure, but the Orioles have been capitalizing on their opportunities.
Introduction number 19, Brooklyn Superior.
Looks like coach has given Maya Martin a rest, and Brooklyn Couturier's in the game. Oh, that was a
1 minute.
nice shot. I mean, that kick, that was dangerous, but they seem to be putting it over each time.
Four, three, two, one.
All right, the Ludington Orioles are up 2-0 in the half. And we're now at our halftime show.
We're going to break and for a few commercials from some of our sponsors, and we'll be right back here at Oriole Field. LHS up 2, Fremont 0, Oriole Sports Network.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. for the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience.
We're back at Oriole Field, the OSN network, covering Lady Oriole Soccer tonight. The Orioles are up 2-0 against Fremont at halftime. Christine, what do you think about the first half performance by the Lady Orioles?
I think they did a great job. I mean, they moved the ball well and they were communicating. I think they took advantage of some great opportunities and they put it in the net. The header off of Maddie Billings' corner kick that Emma McKinley put in was perfect. And then Maddie Billings had this awesome shot, put it in the upper left-hand corner of the net. It was just a nice goals, and it was just a good start to the game. I think the Orioles are dominating for sure. I am looking at some of the Packers' opportunities, and they do get dangerous and put the ball on the net a couple times, but it just they haven't capitalized on anything yet. So the Orioles are up 2-0. I mean, I think thinking about Coach's halftime speech, I'm sure he's just going to want to continue the program that he's running right now and see if they can put a few more goals in the net, get some insurance, and maybe give some other players some time on the field tonight.
Hey, we have a special halftime show segment tonight. Tonight is the Oriole Sports Network Employee in the Spotlight. We have been blessed the last couple of years to have Claire Allen as our videographer. And Claire is going to come in here now. We're going to ask her a few questions and see what Claire's plans are in the future. Claire, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So a little bit about me is that I'm a senior at Ludington, and I am currently a part of BPA. I've only done it for the past 2 years, but for those 2 years, I was an officer, which is a great opportunity, where I ended up meeting another OSN member, Julia, who's also here with us tonight, who ended up getting me into OSN to begin with. But after I graduate, I plan on attending Ferris to get a business degree in marketing.
Awesome. Scoop would ask you the question right now. What's your favorite thing that your mother or father serve for dinner?
Oh, for dinner, I would say my dad makes this amazing ramen dish, even though people think, just the basic like $1 ramen, but he adds all the stuff to it, the scallions, the egg, the pork. It's amazing.
Well, we have House of Flavors as one of our major sponsors. Scoop always asks, what's your favorite ice cream at House of Flavors?
At House of Flavors, my favorite flavor has to be the carrot cake.
Why don't you ladies give a shout out to Mrs. Tomaski right now? I know she's in charge of the BPA, and she's got to put in a lot of extra time and effort to give you gals the opportunities that you get in that program. Talk a little bit about that.
Oh, so for BPA, Mrs. Tomaski is the advisor, and she's also the teacher of the work-based learning program that I'm also a part of, and she also is the director of the Oriole Academy. She does everything and anything. She's a very talented woman, and I'm very glad to spend a lot of time with her, but one of the big things a part of my life is BPA, And I'm actually going to nationals this year for Fundamental Desktop Publishing, which is a design event. So I create a lot of posters and advertisements.
So what's your hope, Claire, for the future, man? If you could pick one occupation, one job that you could have, what are you shooting for?
A marketer and just advertising. It's what I find the most interesting with business too. It has the structure of business, but also the fun creative side of just a new day-to-day routine.
As you can see, folks, the reason the OSN is so successful is we have those type of people here working for us. So we've been blessed with Claire. We're going to miss her next year, but she's got to move on to bigger, better things. We're going to break for a couple more sponsors, and we will be back for the second half on the Oriole Sports Network.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
We're back at Oriole Field. Christine James is going to take you through this second half of Oriole Soccer. Let's go, Orioles.
Well, it's a good thing you're going to hang right here with me and do the color commentary.
A lot of color commentary being done
That's for sure, yes. Shout out to Groundworks Landscaping. Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional job services include outdoor improvements, landscaping and subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains and gutter issues, hardscaping, site work, deer food plot work, decorative concrete work, tree removal, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates, and they can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com.
Todd Stowe, the owner of Groundworks, his daughter Ashley Stowe out here on the field tonight playing some Oriole soccer.
Haley's providing some
Haley
defensive coaching.
Haley's at Cornerstone? Is that where she plays soccer?
I think she's at Siena Heights now.
Oh, is she?
Yes, I think she. I don't
sure.
know. Maybe she switched from
I think
Siena
she
Heights to
switched
Cornerstone.
Cornerstone.
That's right.
I believe she's at Cornerstone.
You're right. Yep, she made that transition.
Todd's probably hiring out there at Groundworks Landscaping. Any of the 1,500 listeners that are looking for a job right now,
they're all set.
Get a hold of Todd Stowe at Groundworks Landscaping. He'll put you to work this summer.
Oh, that nice opportunity with Maddie Gazaway there. Have a little shout out to our ball boys tonight. We have Braden Taranko here on the west side of the field, and we have Kyle Stidham and Alex Smith on the east side of the field. They showed up for the second half here.
Kyle and Alex, the girls are playing. They're not going to be too far away, those two.
That's probably true. Are they? You think they're looking for? Well, I don't know, prom dates or?
That's a possibility.
That's possible. It's coming up quickly, so.
I should ask Julie and Claire what they have planned for prom.
That's a good idea. This,
Huh?
Nationals
oh,
are
they're gonna be out of town.
We're gonna be in Chicago.
Chicago Nationals or Ludington High School prom? You're picking Chicago Nationals? What's up with that?
I know.
Anyone can go to prom. Not everyone can go to nationals.
That's true. It sounds like
That is
they.
for sure.
Shout out to House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com.
In for Fremont, number 17, Taylor Johnson.
It's a nice pass by Kylie Johnson. Oh.
Great playmaking by that Riley Chase. I think that was quite a play on the sideline to get that ball centered for that score.
I think that totally took our defense by surprise. They were not ready for that.
In for Fremont, number 18, McKenna Scott.
Oh, that's a nice throw. Oh, good. Good placement by Maddie Gasway. Oh, just a little wide. Hopefully the girls can take this opportunity down in this end where they can kind of regroup a little bit and get some cleaner passes off. Oh, that was a nice opportunity right there. Kept it in. Nice job by Ashley Stowe, Katie Rangel, and up to Maddie Gasway.
In for Fremont, number 1, Riley Chase.
Riley Chase had to have a little break there. They've been playing a lot through her today.
Yeah, she can hustle. I'm glad to see how many minutes Maddie Gasway's had. I think she was having some hip issues and she's got her quad wrapped, so hopefully this is a sign of her being able to play full strength again.
Coach Anderson had mentioned that their depth has been pretty tested this year, hasn't it?
Yeah, they've definitely struggled with that. Oh. Fremont with a breakaway here. Oh.
Is that Ashley Stowe got back in? Who was that who got back in that?
Eliana. Oh. Yeah, Eliana Jeruzel came back and put that out.
Yeah, that was a great play. That did not look good. I think that might have been Ashley.
Ashley Hasselback, yeah.
Todd was quite the soccer player as a youth. Probably taught her everything she knows.
Well, the Packers are putting the pressure on now. Cambria has a nice boot. Oh, Oriole throw in.
Number 3.
Looks like coach has given Maddie Gasway a breather and Jillian Mosier's in the game. That would have been a nice opportunity. Aliana stepped up for that one. Tried to put a shot on the net. Nice center. Oh, they called it out. Maya was doing a nice job of trying to keep it in over there.
I was trying to communicate with Troy the Golden Tongue Veneman down there in the bleachers. I thought it might be good to get Troy up here. He would probably have a little expertise he could lend us on the game, but Troy's too into it right now, rooting for Isla.
In for Fremont, number 11, Taylor Piper, and number 15, Katie Velma.
Smith and Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Well, we're just under 25 minutes left in the second half, and the Ludington Orioles are up 2-1 over the Fremont Packers.
It's been a really competitive game tonight, hasn't it, Christine?
Yeah, it's been really evenly matched up. The Orioles have had some nice shots and opportunities, and so have the Packers. So Emma McKinley with the ball, looking to center it. Ashley Stowe on defense there. Eliana getting it out, clearing it. Ellie taking advantage of possession here, putting another up. Oh, go Emma. Nice ball. some nice passing. Oh, that's
Mr. Fremont, number 13. Maya Pembroke.
Well, we made a valiant effort to get Troy the Golden Tongue Veneman on the air tonight, but totally understand watching his daughter. He don't want to come up here and do any color commentary. But we tried, folks. We tried. Or Julia Habman tried anyway.
oh, nice. Emma McKinley with the domination. Oh, nice opportunity, girls. Oh, that was a nice cross. They were there. And here comes Fremont. Orioles putting the pressure on. Oh, nice move by Maddie Billings.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, we have been waiting for this special guest tonight. Troy, the Golden Tongue Veneman, a man built for others who knows his soccer, is going to join Christine James right here for the last 15 minutes of this game, and he's going to talk Lady Orioles soccer with you. Troy, it's good to have you.
Oh, thanks, Coach. It's good to be, I think it's back. Wait, where are you taking off?
I'm taking off, Troy. You and Christine, man. You guys know the soccer right here. What do you think of the game so far today,
Oh,
Troy?
it's back and forth, fast pace. It's definitely a little rougher than some would like, but they're calling both sides. And talk about a bird's eye view on sports. This is the cat's meow up here. This is great.
We appreciate you bringing your expertise up here, man. You know all these girls, and we thought it might be fun to get you up here. Julia Habman was supposed to do a little color commentary, but she kind of flaked out on us tonight.
Well, we'll take care of Julia, Coach. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Looks like the hill's packed there. I'm surprised you didn't get John Stowe and the gang over there out of that truck, but looks like they're having a little too much fun on the hill over there. I can't really blame them, you know. But yeah, we gotta.
I told the folks here that Todd Stowe is quite a legendary soccer player. He probably taught Ashley about everything she knows.
Well, I would say that's his daughter. That would be Haley Stowe. I think Todd was back in the Bobby Organ era. At least he would tell you that. I don't know what he contributed.
I think every now and then I still wear him, seeing his 34 jersey, wearing it around town, I think.
Yeah, he only can suck in his gut for about 5 minutes to fit into that still. But I think all the old boys have to do the same, me included, back in the day. So this is a good back-and-forth game. Fremont's really fighting. We're fighting. Our defense is solid. Speaking of Stowe, there's Ashley Stowe, number 7, just doing her thing out there. And Elle just running everything with Cam in the back there. It's fun to watch.
Fremont's got some speed, don't they? They got some girls who are pretty get up and down that field pretty quickly.
Yeah, they do, and they got not only speed, but their forwards have look at this one against Ashley. She's got 5-6 inches and about 20 pounds, but you get skills like Maddie Billings helping out there, and Ashley Stowe's heart. I mean, you can't beat that. So very well evenly matched, but Ashley's got her hands full, but she's doing a great job. Same with Emma in the middle. She just tracks, she keeps with these people, and I think we're doing a great job of just kind of keeping girls in front, and Fremont can't get that through pass. Here's a shot, a little wide. Cam dove for it. I don't think she touched it, so we're not going with a corner. So it'll be a kick from the goal. So, yeah, between Cam and Elle back there, they're just communicating well, and now we got a little wind at our back here with 16 minutes to go. So we should, Elle should usually puts this up around the 40-yard line. We'll see what she does right here. Sure enough, that's going 46 yards. That's a boot from the goal. That helped you get into that transition offense. We just got to push up a little on our defense and keep coming. These girls defenders here they're running now. So just control the ball and keep girls in front. I think that's the name of the game. Team like Fremont though, 9-0, you make one mistake, you're gonna pay for it. So we'll see what Coach Anderson does. Looks like he's sticking with the same thing defensively, and it's working, and we still got to keep some offensive pressure. You can't lay back with 15 minutes to go in the game. See if M can make this up. Number 6 there. Look at Elle there. Just a good play on the ball. Even Reese Willis over there with number 1. I mean, she's a number 1 from Fremont's a great player, and Reese has just done a heck of a job. One really bodied her up and put her on the ground for a couple times in the beginning of the game, which is hard. Shot on goal right there by Elle. She took it all the way down to about the 15-yard line and just gave it a good boot. You could tell both sides are kind of gassed and looking for the easy way out here. There's Reese on 1 again. Just working her right outside the 18. Reese is just staying right in front of her. There's a shot on goal, fielded by Cam. Reese is just not giving her any space. When coach is yelling, tight to your marks, these girls are really listening. They can't get a turn on the ball and get a good leg on it. So we just keep doing that. Reminds me of Reese in basketball. Just sticking to people and just being that good defender that she is. Fits the role really well back there. Maya Martin on that side's have a heck of a game. I mean, again, that's a kid who gives up about 20 pounds and 5 inches, but man, she's got the heart of a lion and just keeps fighting, not afraid of anything. Her cheering section up there, I see her dad's on the hill with all the family up there. They can get kind of rowdy. I like those guys. Here's them with it outside the 18. We got a cross here. We had Kylie Johnson right there, just not enough on the ball. There'll be a goal kick from Fremont here. 13:50 to go. Seems like time's taking forever with a 2-1 lead against the 9-0 Fremont Packers here.
You've coached most of these girls, haven't you, Troy, or quite a few of them?
Yeah, I can say. I mean, looking around, I've coached Reese, Ashley, Maya, Alex Busan, Cam, Jillian. I mean, more than half of them in one fashion or another. Some of them I tied their shoelaces growing up as youngsters, and some of them came on for our fall season last year when we played in the U18 GVSA Elite Division, and we held our own in that division. It was a rough season, but I think the girls that did go with us, like Emma Kenley, I don't know if I added to her. Here's a rush by Fremont. Again, Ashley Stowe giving up some pounds to this girl, and they both lost. Oh, that was Elle. I'm sorry. That was Elle Jerusalem. We got a call here against the Orioles here. We'll have a kick here for Fremont. He'll probably walk Kylie off another 5-10 yards with Emma McKinley. See if this ref walks him off a little bit. Nobody's going to let him get that space. Nope, walking him off. Now here we are. We just got to watch this backside. You got 4 Packers on the backside. If this girl goes top left, we might be in trouble here. There it is, top left. Cam's fading. The 2 were there. Just didn't connect. That was pretty darn close. Shot from the 18. Wide to the right. Wow. We dodged a bullet there with 12 minutes to go in the game, and you can kind of see that play developing. especially from way up here. Fremont girl number 11 put a great shot on that top left, and her girls just didn't get there just in time, about a half step off. It's good to see all these freshmen dressing. We got it's like Charlotte and Addison Torres, Eva Hatch, Isla Veneman down there. They got a good
dance moves going on.
Yeah, I don't know that number. That's Jillian Mosier there. She's got some moves. Yep, they're in the groove right now. So
I think she gets that from her mom Becky, man. I heard Becky was quite dancing.
Well, I'd certainly Becky. It's certainly not Jessie. That's for sure. It's certainly not Jessie. It must be Becky back in the day. Well, I would say it's probably from her sister Severa, though. I know that Severa is not afraid either. Here's Elle here from the 40, going in. There's a shot right there, a little wide from Billings from about the 25-yard line. Fremont did a really good job of defensively walking our girls up to about the 15-yard line, not giving up that space to try to draw us off sides there. They knew that Elle had a big leg, and they were pretty smart in that regard. Kind of a short goal kick here. Ludington can take advantage. Oh, bounce outside that way. Here's Billings here. Finds her wing out there. Martin might be able to get to it. That's number 1 out there. She's been a force, but Maya, again, not afraid. Billings steps in. Can she save it? Yes. Oh, they said she's just out of bounds. Just out of bounds. Again, Ludington with 10 minutes to go, still applying the pressure. Fremont, we're not sitting back. Coach is still keeping the same defense back there, sticking with what works. We know we're going to see something different from Fremont, probably within that 6-minute mark. If I was a Fremont coach down 1, we're going to have to switch it up. There's a good give and go from Emma McKinley right out to Kylie Johnson. Kylie drops it back to Ashley, who's, again, has her hands full of 11. She'll use the drop down to El Jeruzo, back to Ashley, wearing out 11. Maybe right up the line here to Kylie. Great movement. They're really connecting. That 6, 7 passes in a row from the Orioles, just making the Packers use this whole field. Again, here's Reese Willis working on 1 all over her. 1 gets kind of loose. There's Billings. So we know who their players are in the wings, 1 and 11. I mean, they're great soccer players doing a good job. We stop here. 1 takes it away from now. I mean, it's just a great battle. You know, a couple good competitors, but you can't handle number 1 and 11 with just 1 player. You know, she sees before she gets 4 or 5 touches, 3 or 4 Orioles. Here's Billings leading the rush. Great ball up here. Can we get it to Kylie Johnson? Kylie's got to play the outside, find a left foot maybe. Oh, kept it in. Oh, that was awfully close. That was awfully close. Coach Anderson is not exactly happy about that, but here he is directing his defense.
I'm surprised you'd be disagreeing with the referee, Troy. That's surprising to me. Right?
Well, if I'm not the coach here, I'm not the coach either. So there's been a few disagreements, but for the most part, you know, like I said, it's a physical game. They've really let these girls play. You know, when you got a 9-0 team and you know, you want to see them play soccer and the refs not dictate the game at all, and they've done actually a really good job. Here's 6 getting loose. She's almost to the 18 for Fremont. Alexander getting a little chippy. There's a shot. Again, there's 3 or 4 Orioles around her. If these girls aren't tight to their marks, but that does give Fremont a corner here, and they've proven that they have some girls with some legs that can put in the tight position. So looks like they're loading up the far side of the field again and keeping 1, 2 girls at the post. Their tallest girl, number 11, is right at the post, but they put it around the PK line. There's a kick, miss, up, and it is out of bounds with 7 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock.
What do you think about that corner kick earlier in the game by us, Coach? Man, that was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, Maddie Billings, I'm telling you, she's like a sniper with that thing. And if you get, you know, you name our tallest girl on the field here, and that would be Emma McKinley, I believe, and she put it right up to our tallest girl for a header. And that's something that Coach kind of drew up. He put 2 or 3 girls in different positions when Maddie was kind of getting that kick set. So that definitely was a set play, something they work on, and they executed it to perfection. There's Reese again. And here Emma leading the break. If we can get a run here, Right wing, 20-yard line coming in, leading us on the 18. We're going to get a shot here. And that's a goal with 7 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock.
Nice.
Ludington puts a little bit of cushion here. A little bit of cushion. A little bit of cushion. We needed that one here.
Number 3, Jillian Moser.
I believe that was Maddie Gassaway with the goal. She just outran her, and it's good to see her back. She had some I believe, ankle issues early in the season on her right leg. Maybe it was a knee. Kind of came back in that Oak Ridge game down there with 10 minutes to go and gave it her all down there, but just wasn't 100%. But for her to make a run and outrun those good defenders of Fremont, that was something to see, and gives the Orioles a 3-1 lead with 6:55 to go. The 9-0 Packers coming into this had actually only given up 1 goal all season coming into this game. I was talking to Kylie Johnson's dad, Tommy. He usually gives me the scouting report, and I wasn't surprised to hear that they've only given up the 1 goal. But Ludington, you know, known for their defensive game, has really pushed the offensive end and created some good opportunities and capitalized on them. Here might be another one. Great throw by El Jerusalem. She can throw that ball a good 35 yards in the air on a rope. Trying to keep it in our offensive end. El's coming up. Emma's on a break here. Emma McKinley finds the left foot just wide of the goal. Just wide of the goal here with 6 minutes to go. A 3-1 lead.
What can you say, Troy, about the development of the Oriole soccer team? I know there haven't been many wins early in the year, but the schedule is a beast of a schedule they've played to this point, and obviously they're starting to be rewarded for playing such a tough schedule.
Well, no one knows more about that than you, Then. Like when you go to down to Grand Haven for the holiday tournament, you play the Grand Havens, the TC West. 2 weeks ago these girls were down at South Christian, and they played South Christian, Granville. They played that South Christian team. Here's a break here for number 6 on Fremont. She's down to the 18. Body's L. The refs are really letting them play, rightfully so. And here's L just tracking her down. She is a competitor. But, when you play South Christian to a 4-0 loss, and then you play against Granville and those bigger Class A schools, and South Christian's known for soccer, and you drive in there and you see not only girls but boys soccer banners hanging state champions, you're playing the best of the best. And that's why you play them. I mean, come here, and I'm not sure who Fremont's played at all, to be honest with you, but I can't tell you. I highly doubt they played South Christian in the likes of like a Granville, but I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Troy. I looked at the schedule. They haven't, they've played mostly West Michigan Division II schools.
Mm-hmm.
Division III.
Here's Emma wants to lead Jillian Mosier on a rush here. Jillian gets it. The sweeper for Fremont did a really good job there. And you can see Fremont, they're all past the 50-yard line right now, and the ball's only on the 30. They really got to press the issue down 2 here with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. So Ludington, here's Julia Mosier on a rush now, and the ball is out of bounds. We've had really good, whether it's the youth programs here, fielding the balls out of bounds and getting the ball back in play. It really keeps the pace of the game up. Here's Maya Martin, deflects off Fremont defender. Fremont's keeper has it with 3:53 to go, 3-1 lead. Fremont's kicking it right to Emma McKinley, right back to Jillian. Now Fremont's got to do something here. Almost the likeliness of somewhat pulling a goalie in a hockey game. They got to have a sense of urgency down 2 with 3.5 minutes to go. Katie Ringel making a run there. Look at Reese Willis. What can you say about Reese Willis? Kicks it all the way through from the 50. Fremont's keeper will feel it there with 3 minutes to go in the game. Need to keep some pressure and tight to our marks here. We can't let anybody get loose. Here's L. That's one thing, just kind of like coaching basketball. You find a player with, their non-dominant hand and develop it. that's what Al Jerusalem and Maddie Billings have done. I mean, they've done the travel ball down in Grand Haven. I believe played for like a Lakeshore team. And then that's just a difference maker at this level, having, you know, the ability to kick with both legs. And not only do those defenders kick with both legs, someone like Alex Busan, just a body control and communication. I coached Alex too for years with her dad Chris, and she's just a good kid. Anyway, back to development of these players. I believe we only have 2 seniors on the team, and so this is a young team. There's one senior again, Emma McKinley, with it, and Emma knows she just has to pressure the front of this line for Fremont, and that's all she has to do is kick that. That ball rolls until it's touched. That's another 10 seconds off the clock. 2 minutes to go in the game with 3-1 lead here, and Fremont's just gassed right now. Gassed and not sure what hit him tonight, frankly.
Well, you can say what you want, but when you only have 2 seniors on your team, you know, I mean, it takes a while. I mean, even no matter how good some of your underclassmen are, that's a lot to ask of anybody.
Yep. You know, if you look at who they return next year, you return, you know, some of your what will be all-state players, in my opinion. You got Elback and, you know, Billings and you know, Kylie Johnson with the ball. We call her lefty. There's her left foot right there, put it inside the 18. That should be a corner right here with 1:24 to go. Now, Billings will take this corner, and you look on the back side. Emma McKinley is at the top of the 18 right now. L's coming down. We've got 3 defenders back. They're going to bring number 1 down as somewhat of forward 11's loose, but we've got 3 defenders covering them. So coach is staying aggressive here. I like that, and you know, maybe not aggressive in the sense to get another goal, but aggressive in the sense to keep the ball in the zone. Here's Billings again, fielded by the goalie. 45 seconds to go. Gonna have to put it in play quick here if you're Fremont and press the issue. There's Emma with a header there, dropping it back. We just got to connect a few passes or keep it in their zone like Jillian Mosier just did. Again, that ran 15 seconds off that clock. There we go. About 20 seconds to go. And, you know, you'd think, you know, Ludington being the defensive team they are would just drop back and kind of play in more of a prevent, but I'm glad they didn't, because you can hear the crowd. The crowd likes the aggressive side of coach today and the players, and couldn't have coached a better game, actually. That's a big win, a big win. Great game.
Oh, they're so excited.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. They earned this one. They know that. Fremont wants to line up and get out of here, and hard-fought game by Fremont, though. Credit to them. Their 2 forwards, their wings played well on the outside, just that middle of the field. They gave up a few breaks, and that's the difference in the game. And two good teams come together. So, you know,
where do things stand in the conference right now? Obviously, this being a conference game.
Yeah, the one game like this, it was kind of eerie, Coach. When we went to Montague, we had that lead at halftime. We gave that up. I believe this is our only second conference win so far. But again, it's a 9-0 Fremont team. It's definitely a quality win. So if this
we haven't lost in conference, though, have we? Are they all ties? Or?
I believe Montague. Yeah, Montague's the one I'm referring back. They came back and tied it up when we were up 2-0. No, we haven't lost in conference, and you know, we're actually the only ones now. I mean, Fremont's got that one loss, obviously, in the conference. So, yeah, we're sitting pretty. And again, it's a testament to the teams we play and our non-conference games. And you don't want to do that every other game and get your teeth kicked in, especially with a young team. But they've seen that adversity, and they know how to fight through a few things, you know. And I'm proud of them the way they shored up this game, especially after that quick goal in the opening of the second half. So they came back and held their own.
Well, thanks for coming up, Troy, man. We knew that it would be a thing of beauty to get you up here to take us home tonight. So thanks for coming up, and appreciate you being up here with us. You can join us anytime up here. You know that. We'd love to have you. Get back to your family and hang out with your family a little bit. Thanks a lot, buddy.
All right, Coach. Oh, see you guys.
We're going to step away right now for a few commercials, and hopefully we have Coach Anderson up here to take us home tonight.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future projects. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
And we're back with the Smith & Eddy post-game report, and our post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Well, we have Coach Anderson up here to discuss this game. A nice win by the Orioles, and definitely a boost to the morale for the team here.
Yeah, this is a big win. I mean, Fremont came in undefeated, top of the conference. So this is a huge victory for us, and hopefully a huge confidence builder. And we're a different team when we're completely healthy, and we had kind of everybody able to play tonight, so that makes a difference.
Well, Maddie Gazaway had some real critical plays during this game, and definitely came through as a leader. Some other players that you like to note tonight?
Well, we dropped Maddie Billings back a little defensively, especially after we got kind of that first goal, and we knew if we sat her back, and actually that created the second goal that she scored because she came in unmarked rather than being up towards the top line and up near their back line where it's going to be a little tougher for her to get through. So we made a little kind of shift in where we played a couple people. She came up big. Our back line did a great job. I thought Maya Martin probably had one of her best games all season. She was really doing well on that right mid, and they were having a hard time containing her, and she kind of helped carry our possession quite a bit.
Yeah, Evan McKinley had a beautiful header. That was nice.
Yeah, and she reminded me that I do owe them dilly bars tomorrow, because that's kind of the deal. Anybody scores a header goal, and I buy them dilly bars. So that was one of the first things she said at halftime.
That's awesome. Yeah, so you stuck to your game plan from the first half and carried it into the second half?
Yeah, we did. Other than, like I said, we switched to Maddie Billings back. We knew number 6 was going to be a handful, and she was. There was a couple times in the first half, especially when they had the wind at their backs, that she got a little dangerous. And so we knew we had to give a little more support and a little more help back there. But again, after we made that switch, I feel like we really neutralized, opportunities that they had. So all in all, just a well-played game by our whole team.
Well, thank you so much for coming up and talking to us. You'll be on the road on Wednesday and then back home Monday and Wednesday next week.
Yep. So it's kind of nice to get some home games in here now at the end. So, but hopefully this is kind of that moment where it shifts kind of things on our season and gets us going in the right direction. But the big thing is we have to stay healthy, and we had players tonight that were able to give us minutes. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
up, Coach Anderson.
Thanks, Coach.
We had a nice win with the Ludington Orioles beating the Fremont Packers 3-1 tonight. We appreciate you joining us here on the Oriole Sports Network.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, Christine, and giving your expertise tonight. Thanks to Troy Veneman for coming and sitting in for a little bit. And big thanks, more than anyone else, Julia Havman and Claire Allen, the heart and soul of the Oriole Sports Network, here tonight bringing Oriole Sports Network, Ludington Soccer to you. Have a great evening, everybody,